Hello, hope you're doing well today. You ready for this one? This is a cracker. Alright, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. You need to get yourself a rectangle lamington tin, about 18 by 28 centimetre roughly, it doesn't matter if it's a bit over, a bit under. Put a little bit of butter in and then line it with paper, greaseproof paper. Alright, in a big bowl, 1/3 cup of rolled oats or quick oats, 1/2 cup of self-raising flour, 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder, 1/3 cup of firmly packed brown sugar, 1/2 cup of designated coconut, mix it all together really well and then put it aside. Now we want to chop up 90 grams of butter in a small saucepan, put it on the lowest heat that you've got and melt it down. Butter's melted, in she goes. Mix it up really well and then put it in your tin. Now get it out a little bit evenish and then start pressing it down and spreading it out. Alright, once you get it all as even as you can just sort of run the spoon over the back and flatten it out. Then once you've done that, just run your spoon along the edge and you can make that nice and smooth too. Perfect. Now in the oven she goes for 10 minutes. Now we can get on to the filling while that's cooking. Alright, medium sized saucepan, 395 gram can of sweetened condensed milk. In she goes. Oh. I want 1/3 cup of treacle, 30 grams of butter. Okay, now we want to put it on the stove top in between, around medium heat in between everything, and we want to bring it up to the boil, and then when it starts boiling we only want it to boil really lightly like a simmer. Constantly stir it and it will take roughly about 5 minutes until it starts thickening up. 10 minutes later, base is ready. Okay, we're going to leave it sitting there. Do not turn your oven off because we're about to put it all back in again. So that can stay there while we're getting the caramel ready. Put my electric stove top on 3, and once it finally got up to a boil, it was a really nice soft boil. 5 minutes later, she's ready to rock and roll. Pour it all on top. Make sure you get it all in there. Drop it a couple of times. Back in the oven she goes for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is up. Oh mate, it smells amazing. Alright, now we're going to leave it sit there for half an hour. Half hour later and we're ready to do the chocolate topping. Okay, 250 grams of chocolate in a small saucepan. I've only got choc chips today, so I'm using them to melt down. Now you can use any chocolate you want. You can use milk chocolate, dark chocolate or even white chocolate. They're all yummy. Just use your favourite one. Alright, so 250 grams of chocolate, and we want 2 teaspoons, I love using olive oil, but I'm pretty sure any oil will do. 2 teaspoons of oil. Now you want to put your stove top on the lowest that it will possibly go, and we want to melt it down. Oh, my favourite bit. Chocolate on. Oh. Make sure you get it all on there. Get it and drop it a few times. It'll get all the patterns and everything out, and it'll give you this beautiful flat glossy glaze. Almost. Alright, it's still a bit warm on the bottom, so we're going to leave it sitting there now until it's cool enough to go in the fridge. And once we put it in the fridge, we're just going to leave it in there like that for 2 hours. Ooh, there you have it, my friends. Alright, so pull it out, leave it out for a few minutes for the chocolate to warm up a little bit. Get yourself a knife, run hot water along it, wipe it off with a tea towel, press it on there firmly and let it slowly melt its way through and cut it, and you'll get a perfect cut every time. What it tastes like, at first it tastes like a caramel slice, and then you get the aftertaste of a Anzac biscuit. It is awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves an awesome day. Bye.